Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
Along with other supporters of the civil rights movement, Dr. King used nonviolent protests to help America see African Americans and other races differently. One of the more famous protests is the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom at the Lincoln Memorial, where King delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech in 1963.
They didn't see him as aggressive, or they didn't fear his tactics. So I think that the impact that he had was that it moved millions of people.
Dr. King was born in Atlanta, Georgia at the end of the 1920s, a few months before the Wall Street crash of 1929 and the Great Depression. Dr. King's actual IQ is not known, but many people believe that he was a genius.
I think King was a great person because he believed in equal rights and wanted everyone to be themselves and not be limited as just a color.
At the age of 15, King enrolled in Morehouse College, a traditionally all African-American college, where he earned his sociology degree. Later, he expanded his education by attending the liberal Crozer Theological Seminary in Chester, Pennsylvania, where he first learned about pacifism and developed ideas about nonviolence as a way to reform the country. He graduated as valedictorian with honors at Crozer. In 1951, Martin Luther King Jr. attended Boston University. While there, his dean, Howard Thurman, educated him more on Gandhi's nonviolent ways. Along with Ralph Abernathy and 60 other ministers and civil rights activists, Dr. King founded the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, or SCLC, in 1957.
I believe that Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy was that all people are created equal, and he really did. He put an emphasis on that and allowed everyone to see that, no matter the race, color, or where they came from.
At the age of 29, Dr. King survived his first assassination attempt, executed by a mentally ill person. On April 4, 1968, James Earl Ray allegedly shot and killed Martin Luther King Jr. as he stood on the balcony of his hotel room. The hunt for him is still one of the most expensive the FBI has faced. It is believed by some people that King predicted his death during his last sermon, "I've Been to the Mountaintop," when he said, "I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you." Even though he didn't, his legacy did.
If we don't celebrate those days, that when it comes to a vote, that those situations, a lot of those issues, that social issues that we dealt with in the 60s and before, have a tendency to come back. And so it's very important that we remember Dr. Martin Luther King, the effort that he, as well as so many other people, put forth to basically bring our country together. And that's his legacy, the things that what he gave his life for.
We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day.
Elsa Kokoricha for WSMS TV News.